I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 306, Part 2. Maharshi, why fear death? Death cannot mean non-being. Why do you love sleep but not death? Do you not think now? Are you not existing now? Did you not exist in your sleep? Even a child says that it slept well and happily. It admits its existence in sleep, unconsciously though. So consciousness is our true nature. We cannot remain unconscious. We, however, say that we were unconscious in our sleep because we refer to qualified consciousness. The world, the body, etc., are so embedded in us that this relative consciousness is taken to be the self. Does anyone say in his sleep that he is unconscious? He says so now. This is the state of relative consciousness. Therefore, he speaks of relative consciousness and not of abstract consciousness. The consciousness is beyond relative consciousness or unconsciousness. Again, reverting to Tiruvachagam, Sri Bhagavan said, all the four foremost saints have given out their experiences in the very first stanza. 1. Undifferentiated worship. 2. Never failing remembrance. 3. Unrisen thought. 4. The ego is not, the self is. All mean the same. Questioner, but this truth is not realized. Maharshi, it will be realized in due course. Till then there is devotion, bhakti. Even for a trice you do not leave my mind. Does he leave you at any moment? It is you who allow your mind to wander away. He remains always steady. When your mind is fixed, you say, he does not leave my mind even for a trice. How ridiculous. In this dialogue, Ramana Maharshi deals with the ideas of death, consciousness, and the nature of reality. Maharshi begins by questioning the fear of death, saying that death does not signify non-being. He draws a parallel between sleep and death, asking why one would love sleep but fear death. He emphasizes the continuity of existence in both, reminding that even in sleep you continue to exist, even though this is not registered on the dormant mind. Ramana says that consciousness is our true essence. Maharshi challenges the perception of unconsciousness during sleep, saying that it is merely a state of qualified consciousness, where the perception of the world and the body are temporarily suspended as the mind is dormant. He suggests that the identification with the body and external world leads to the misconception that this relative consciousness known in waking and dream is actually the true self. Referencing the Tiruvachagam, or sacred utterance, a volume of Tamil hymns composed by the 9th century Shaivite Bhakti poet Manikavasagar. It is considered one of the profound works of Tamil literature, and it discusses every phase of the spiritual path, from doubt and anguish to perfect understanding in Shiva, the highest realization. Maharshi explains that the experiences of the four foremost Tamil saints are reflected in the first stanza. These experiences include undifferentiated worship, never failing remembrance, unseen thought, and the realization that the ego is not, but the self is. These point to the same truth, the dissolution of the ego and the realization of the true self. The questioner expresses doubt, saying that he does not realize. Maharshi responds reassuringly, telling him that realization will occur in due course. Ramana says that until then, devotion, bhakti, is a way to facilitate realization. By emphasizing the role of devotion, Maharshi encourages the seeker to develop a deep, unwavering devotion to the divine or the self. The phrase, "even for a trice you do not leave my mind," reflects the intensity of the devotee's longing for the divine presence. It signifies the need for continuous communion with the divine without any interruption. Ramana then challenges the idea that the divine could leave the devotee's mind even for a moment, saying that it is the wandering nature of the mind itself that creates the illusion of separation. He stresses the steadfastness of the divine presence, which remains unwavering regardless of the fluctuations of the mind. Then Maharshi points out the irony in the devotee's statement that the divine does not leave their mind even for a moment when their mind is fixed. He implies that such a statement is absurd because it suggests a dualistic perspective where the devotee perceives themselves as separate from the divine. In reality, the divine is ever present and indivisible from the devotee's true essence. Maharshi says that the divine presence is constant, and it is the wandering nature of the mind that obscures this realization. Ramana emphasizes the need for steadfastness in practice to recognize the continuous presence of the divine. You can look for this continuous presence within yourself right now. Ask what is always. Investigate what within you is always there. This dialogue gives Maharshi's teachings on the nature of consciousness and the illusion of death and the path to realization through devotion and unwavering practice. It invites you to investigate the nature of existence and dissolve the ego to realize the eternal self, yourself, the only self there is. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free. and at peace. Ramana Maharshi taught, "Who am I?" to reveal your true nature. The book, Who Am I?, is from early teachings where, in silence, he answered questions by writing in the dirt. I've studied this text for more than 30 years, and my comments help open the door to this teaching. I include practice notes and inquiry questions you can ask within yourself. I've put this in a small book, Who Am I?, with comments. This book is now available on Amazon. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it is free. A link is in the video notes. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.